is July 11th. Oh, shit. Fuck, I need to shave again. I just shaved. Fuck me without fucking me. Uh-oh. I'm doing good, love. How are you? Hey, y'all over here. Hey, honey. Did you hear about the breakfast we finna have, Dwayne? Talking to my future husband, y'all. We supposed to be having breakfast. Diamond setting it up. I think next week, Monday or Tuesday. You good? Laundry. Ooh. I have one basket full of whites that I need to fold that I have not folded yet. I just don't have no room for them. Because I'm always buying t-shirts, tank tops, drawers, and socks. I know she said maybe Monday or Tuesday. I told her that's perfect because I could be around for that. Wednesday I could be around too. But Monday or Tuesday would be great. But I'll make it. You got to vacuum your house. Ooh. You said what on Instagram? Have you talked with your niece and nephews about me? No, I have not brought up the discussion to them about me being a professional nut tucker. So no, I have not talked to them about me doing drag or nothing like that. Really, it's really nothing for me to tell them. You know, I don't think there's nothing that I need to bring to their attention that I do, because it's my work. I don't see nobody else telling them, oh, I'm a dentist, and oh, I'm a typewriter, I'm a secretary. Nobody else is telling nobody else about what they're doing with their jobs, and I don't think I need to neither. You going on a model casting on Saturday? Okay, well, good luck, Jeff. I don't know what kind of modeling you're doing, if it's going to be runway or whatever, but just make sure you do some research on some of the greats that is in that profession. I'm in that profession where you could just, hey, I seen Naomi pose like that. Do that. I'm pretty sure everything will go good for you. Don't be worried about the other hoes. Outwalk them hoes. That's when you got to go in there and dog walk hoes. Yes, yes, yes. So they say we're gonna hire you. Fashion magazine in Philly. Okay, I like the sounds of that. And do runway. Okay, you got it. You got it. I'm sure I will be on before Saturday again. Hopefully, and praying. You getting ready to move out of the studio into a better and bigger things. I'm happy about that. I'm very happy and blessed to hear that from you, babe. Congratulations on that. I love good news. That means you're doing good. The Lord is working in your favor. Keep up the good job. I went to a gospel thing the other day, y'all. I played a lot of my gospel music and favorites. Woo! Tried to lean up against the wall before I started acting a fool. Um, Uh, let me see. How to make your manager a new place like you? You know what? You ain't gotta make them like you. All you gotta do is go to work and do your job. Don't worry about trying to get the manager to like you. None of that. All the things you could do is show up and do your job. That's it. I wouldn't give a fuck if the manager liked me or not. As long as I show up and do my job, I have no problems. Because see, now it's on the point where you know they don't like you. And if they start fucking with you or they fire you for some wrong reason, then you can start suing that ass. So you just get your ass in there, you do with the job you are required to do, you show up on time, you do your shit, and that's that. You don't give them no reason to give you any problems when you already know they don't like you. Now you're on the fence of let me do my shit. Because I know this bitch or bastard don't like me. And as soon as they try something foul with my job, that's when you pull up an attorney and you say, this is what happened. Now you're suing the company. But I ain't no ass kisser. I ain't no good ass. I can't kiss no ass. I ain't doing it. Sure ain't. Mm-mm. I never been good at that type of game. I can't be fake. I can't kiss your ass. I don't need nothing from I can't do none of that, baby. I'm never doing that. Fuck that, bitch. Oh, shit. Let me stir this up a little more. I thought I put enough sugar in there. So that's the only thing I can tell you. Mm-mm. I don't need employees yelling and shit. Listen, that man or woman can yell at anybody they want to yell at. But when they come bringing that voice and tone towards what, that's when I had to speak up. Because no matter what, right is right, wrong is wrong. They can't come yelling at you because they upset. You come yelling at me, I'm cussing your ass out. Good morning, baby. It's what, noon here. I have never dealt with a mean club promoter or owner. Well, I did. I had a promoter that was doing a show, and one day they had told me, um, I got there like a little late. And I know for some reason it was already a discussion about me coming late because I've always been very, I have communication skills. So if I know I'm going to be late due to something else, I always try to inform the people. Well, I get there, he was already frustrated with whatever's going on. So I get in the back, me and Delta work. I'm sitting my stuff down, and he already was irritated by some other stuff. And he's gonna tell me, "Well, I don't want to have to yell." Bitch, you don't want to have to yell at who? Because if you start yelling at me, then I gotta yell. And then guess who's gonna win this match? I promise you, I'm gonna go. I promise you. I was taught by the best of the best, my mother. I know how to be heard over your ass. Because once I take a deep breath, I've talked so loudly and clearly, cussing your ass out, and I talk fast and you still understand, bitch, I'm not gonna stop. And you're gonna be looking crazy. He didn't yell neither. Delta said, oh. He said, I don't want to have to. Oh, baby, it won't be no yelling. That's what you won't be doing. If you do, it won't be over here. So you better tone that down and let's get that clear because you don't want this over here. And the show went on. And that bitch apologized later, bitch, you better be smart because I'll light your ass up. Am I working Saturday morning? Yes, with Jasmine in Ontario. Mary's for brunch. A club owner. I never he wasn't rude, but he was just about a lot of bullshit. And I used to tell her, I told all the girls before, child, he lying. That man is lying in y'all faces. Well, he lying, you know, bitch, he lying to y'all. Because he didn't want us to collect the tips while we perform. He wanted people to like ball them up and throw them on the stage. No, this is not that type of show. So I politely, when I walk by, somebody would do this. I grabbed it. Thank you, baby. Thank you. How you doing? Good food. Thank you. But I was like, y'all, he lying to y'all. That's his rule. That's not a rule of the city. This is the only place that does this. This is he lying. He full of shit. And then when them checks start getting bad, cause I started taking my checks to the check cashing place. Cause all the girls are like, ooh, the check I took it to the bank, it bounced, it bounced. Oh, it bounced. I know how to get my money. So I always took my checks to the check cashing place. And then they would deal with him. Right when they had said, could I hold off for a couple of days after they give me my check to make sure the money's in there? Sure. I stopped going. When he came and asked me that, with no attitude or nothing like that, I don't even think he asked me. I think it was one of the other managers. But anyway, when they brought that to my attention to not cash the checks that we get on Saturday or Sunday, but turn them in on Tuesday, okay, no problem. That was my last day. That was my last day because you telling me already that the money is not in this account. So you writing checks, the money not in. No, I'm good. You stop paying us in cash. You start paying us in checks. And now it's a problem with everybody's checks bouncing, not mine. Now you don't want me to turn my checks into the check casher place or somewhere until, oh no. Because they was getting fined. They was getting a fine for that from the check casher place and from their bank. Say, oh, no ma'am. That was my last day. And after that, it just got worse. I told the girl, I said, bitch, I'm not coming back. Why not? Because baby, the money ain't in there. And I'm not playing these games with him. I left, the girl stayed, and he ended up on them girls thousands of dollars. But they stayed. So like I told them, baby, listen, don't come complaining. Because y'all had an option. When shit is not right and you stay, baby, you can't come back and complain about it. Because you had an option. Shit wasn't right for months. And they stayed. Bitch, I hit it. Ooh, baby, when I started, it was a lot different than it is now. Um, it was word of mouth and it was contests that was going on. When I got into doing drag, it was like I did it that one night at the club and I didn't stop since then. My first night, I want to say it was a Friday night, and after that Friday night, I have never stopped doing drag. I learned the places. People learned about me because there was contests going on, and I was a very new, rare breed to them hitting the scene. And I hit the scene. And for real, it was only maybe three, maybe four black queens during that time that were in the scene and really working around the cities and stuff. And when I came out, then it was like maybe five black queens that was in other clubs, you know, in the contests and stuff. Honey, please. I was doing all this shit. Them girls ain't never seen. They ain't like, where this bitch come from? They used to always say where I come from and was I trans, because they never see me out of drag. I was always suited and booted, going to the show, leaving the show. They didn't understand because I had pads and stuff. Them girls in Mayhem, Morgan, Raven, hell, Roger still don't wear pads. So a lot of them girls, I met them on the other side of the world. Well, on the other side of the gay scene, and they didn't wear pads and stuff, and big bouncy hair, and they wasn't doing all the dance moves, and they don't do that now. But they wasn't doing. Nobody was doing that shit when I was coming out over there. So I was so new until my name just went around. Everybody was like, "Oh, that girl Jasmine." Da, 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 da. And then all we had was phone numbers, I think, and then we got the Facebook, the MySpace. Um, but that's how it happened for me. But you have to. I always tell people, getting a contest is the best way to show what you could do because it's a contest. Now, bitch, if you good, that you get booked before the contest is over. I seen it happen. I seen it happen. It happens to this day. A girl go out there, fuck it up. Bitch, I got a brunch. You want to come do brunch? That's what you got to do. And you need humble beginnings. You need to have really, uh, you need to have really good humble beginnings so you can respect and enjoy when you made it to where you can have drag as a living. But thank the Lord, honey, because I slid up in there. I was and been there. I've been at some of these clubs working for the same people for 23 years. Hell, 20, 23 on down. But I've been with the same people for 20 years. I can just say that for sure. And a lot of people can't do that. I can't say that. Thank the Lord. So, it works. You just got to make it work for yourself. Yes, see, when you good in the contest, baby, you go out there and do one damn good number and look good. If you really good on the show, you could get booked the next hour. They were like, "Can I book you in my show? Get your information." That's how it works, and it's easier now than it was then because now we have the media. So if you good, not only do the video get to go around and other people get to see you, but the people in your city get to see you. In surrounding cities, you need a car. Doing drag, you need a CAR with 4 good wheels and some oil and gas. You need a car. You will make more money doing drag if you have a car because you can get to different locations. Drag as a job means you have to travel. You have to fly. You have to bus it. You have to train it. You have to drive. It's a traveling job. Unless you get lucky and get really good spots in your local city where you still need a car. Because you got to go here, you got to go there, you got to do. You need a car when you're doing drag. I tell every quick, baby, you need a car. Unless you live somewhere like in New York, somewhere where they train in cabin or whatever they do out there and they make it work. But most cities and shit, you need a job and a car to do drag. Because you got to have new shit. You got to drive here. You got to drive there. That's why girls in Cali, I tell them, don't come out here trying to do drag unless you got a car. If not, you ain't going to make no money. You're going to get you a part-time job. Because you can't go to the cities 35 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours to go make some money and come back or stay, whatever. And you're going to be right in these little areas, you just going to work once a week. That you can't survive off that. Shit, nowhere. I would love to do a lipstick clap with you. Kill the game. I would love that. I have really nice, real human lips. For collabo for lipstick. I have the lips for lipsticks. Cause you see full color. While I drive back home from LA. Oh yes. Oh, I'll be out there tomorrow. I was gonna say tonight, but I ain't packed shit for this weekend, Chad. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. So I ain't packed shit. I may pack it after I get off here. I just had breakfast. I did a bacon sandwich. Oh shit. I need to smoke. Shit. Got my nephew his clothes for his grand night, which is this Sunday. Like 6, 8 schools. Everybody go to a big old amusement park, Knoxbury Farm, Disneyland, Magic Mountain, one or the other. and they close the parks down from like 6 until like 2 or 3 in the morning, and let the everybody just get on the rides for free, and they pay. Well, of course the rides are free, and all that. So I just got him clean and straight for that. Child having a kid, and I ain't even my damn kid, but it's my kid. What's my go-to color for lipstick? Um, I don't think I have a go-to color. I always do something that's like a almost like a peach nude with like a little liner color or something, or I hit a red. Red. I need to go to Mac. I need to go to Mac. I need some more Ruby Roo. Actually, I need to go to Nordstrom Rack because they have them in there three. It's not all three the same color, but they have a 3 pack for like $16. And in the store, I think each one is about goddamn $20 for that small ass tube. Bitch, what? But I need another red. I like the good red, like Tina knows. I wear red like Tina knows. I want her to come out with a red lipstick, cause she always in red. I don't do glosses though a lot. I don't do glosses and shit. Every blue moon I may hit a gloss, but I really don't like no gloss. It's sticky. The hair get across your face, and ugh, I don't like it. And it eats up your lipstick before you know it. Done slid away. It was so good seeing you at Mickey's. I never seen you work. I never seen you on the cast at Mickey's, which is very refreshing to see something new, and something new is something, or not something, but to see someone new and to see someone that looked good in the lights. And I wasn't the only one who thought that. It was brought up, and I said I feel the same exact way. It was something new and and good on the eye. See, and it was really good to see you. Her red is lit for sure. Uh huh. Yours is Mac and Christian Dior red. Mm. See, you know what? I don't even know who. I'm not a big makeup person. Like, oh, I need this. All them big names and stuff. Baby, I don't even know. I'm not a makeup person like that, so I really don't know a lot about makeup on that line. I just know if I know somebody one. They say Maybelline. I always go to Maybelline to get one thing. I go to the beauty supply. I get my liquid liners from there, and I get my mascara from there. Um, I may get some eyeshadows from there. I get all my glitter, like my liner glitters. I get all that shit from the beauty supply or the 99 cent store when they have them. No shame. And they say, girl, where that glitter come from? Bitch, the beauty supply, $2. What? The beauty supply. I spent 15 for this dummy. You dumb as hell for that, sis. Because what I just put on is giving what you putting on, if not even better. And your shit flaking off. My shit is there. I always tell people, if it's makeup, baby, it's a part of some big chain anyway. You just gotta find it. I ain't trying to spend millions of dollars on makeup for an hour. No, bitch. Let me find some shit that works, and it's gonna work. And the beauty supply to me has some of the best liners, glitter liners, liquid liners, lipstick. I got a lot of lipsticks from the beauty supply. And they matte too. Them bitches stay on like anybody else. Like, girl, please. This is lipstick, bitch. Now I will say for me, I can see women buying the really expensive makeup. Because y'all women. But for my gay black ass, I didn't spend $55 for a damn liquid liner. Bitch, you gonna liquid that bitch out to the end, and then that's $55. No, they got the same one in beauty supply for $2, if not a dollar. Even when mine run out, I put a little water in there, shake it up, and shoo, just like new. Got me fucked up. Setting spray, I always use hairspray. Back in when I started doing drag in the 90s, like 93 or so, setting spray was Aquanet or some type of hairspray. That was the setting spray that we used, or that was getting used then. Now they come up with all this other stuff. But I'm like, bitch, instead of doing that, you got a big ass can that got to be glued. You better spray your motherfucking face. Raven used to spray her face, like her face would look wet when she put her makeup on, because she spray it, shh, and it'd be like moist. But then when she done, she stuck on, and then she could just sweat, pat, and keep going. Like, damn, she used a lot of hairspray, but that's the setting thing, though. Now they come up with all this different stuff. Set your makeup with this, set your makeup with that. Baby, I don't even do that much sweating. And for real, I don't need to. I don't sweat heavy like that. Which I'm good. But you know, I'm from that old school era where hairspray was the setting spray. Now they got, oh, you need this, bitch, you gonna look the same fucking way with that damn Aquanet that gotta be glued than you do with this shit right here. Let me tell you what I said. So that's the truth. Shit. I'm like, all this new shit. My sister Fantasia always used hairspray because that's what she grew up in. And she's like 2 years older than me. But she been doing, you know, in the business of drag, she been doing that for years. And she's done pageants, won pageants and everything. But it's like, that's what we grew up on. So all this new shit, baby, I'm not going to Sephora. I ain't going to MAC. I ain't going to Kristen Dion, Celine Dion. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going to Dior. I'm not going to go be a whore. I'm not going to do none of that. To spend all my money for some shit that this big ass can of hairspray I just used could do the same damn thing. Close your eyes and mouth, bitch, and spray. But you know, to each his own. To really each his own. But I'm not spending my money on all that new shit. Bitch, for what? You gonna look the same way anyway. And if you just pretty and you boring on the stage, bitch, I don't want to look at you. You ain't gonna get my attention. Oh, she's so damn pretty. Let me go on outside, smoke a blunt, go get me a drink. Because I don't want to see just pretty. I want to see pretty entertainment. I don't want to see just pretty. I want to see pretty and some entertainment. It gets the money out. Oh, damn, she's beautiful. Yep, she's beautiful. She boring as hell. And we better go outside and smoke or go to the bar and get a drink because I'm going to get sleepy and I'm going to leave. I've seen that happen over the years. She's just pretty. Bitch, she ain't doing shit. It's called the show. You could be pretty, outstanding, but if you just boring up there, and I'm not saying you got to throw your hair around, if you're not even doing that, you just moving your mouth and child, I'm telling y'all now, bitch. I'm gonna start drinking coffee in the club because she putting me to sleep. I've seen that before. I did some of the most beautiful performers around. Do some slow songs, but they give you something in the performance. Something is like, girl, please. Can you do your hand different or something? Can you wiggle your fingers? Anything Twirl your wrist around. Do something. Don't do nothing. Girl, please, I ain't want to watch this shit. Now I gotta think of this. Now I gotta think of her ass when I hear this song now, putting me to sleep. This song did put me to sleep before. I was in it. She done came by and did the child and made me want to go to bed. So I know what to play. But it's time for me to go to sleep. See, I'm saying this because this is something that we had talked about a couple of days ago. A lot of performers, and it's like the new performers. Hell, see, no tea, no shade, no pig lemonade. Even some of the bitches that's been doing it for 55 years. Some people do songs. A lot of people out of the race. No shade, black. That's not black jam. Do songs, and the connection to the song is not them. They don't know how to connect to tell the story in the song, or the song is giving them just a little bit overpower, meaning the song is outdoing them. They can't perform, not these songs. And someone asked me about doing a song by Phyllis Hyman, and I was honest about the situation. I don't think you're right for that. And they said, why? I said, because I don't think you know enough about her. I said, and I'm not saying that you need to do a research on the artist that you're doing. I said, but I don't think you know her to do the song, meaning you don't know the song. You doing the song because you seen people do it, and that's kind of what our half of our job is. I said, but seeing you perform songs already, I don't think that's something you really want to try to get yourself into right now because it ain't gonna come over good. Like I didn't think about it. And I said, yeah. And then they said with some songs, I do feel like it'd be a lot more like, ooh, that song was a lot. Yes, because you don't know what you're doing. Meaning you just doing songs because you see other people do it. You can't do that. You got to make sure you can feel the song. And I done seen you perform a couple of songs, and that was, and I was just like, that song wearing her ass out. And you said the song where you don't, and you can't do every song. We had a person that tried to do you have to be captivating to do Phyllis. Listen, Phyllis Hyman was beautiful. And we don't need no pugs going up there trying to mess with beautiful Phyllis. No, we're going to, baby, let's go and let that be. So, yeah, so we were talking about that, and I was like, there's just some songs that people just shouldn't do because they don't. You could look at a person doing a song and tell they're really not comfortable with what they're doing up there. They just doing it. But then you could tell, baby, you didn't even look comfortable. Like, you just looked like you was up there, like you was 4 years old dancing with your mama or somebody. Like, it was nothing there. And she was like, yeah, I didn't. She said, yeah, you right about that. Yeah, I know. I see it a lot. I said, and I'm not saying don't try it, but just get in it. Get in there. Get in there. And if you can't get in there, keep it in the living room, in your car. It's a lot of songs I want to do, but I'm like, bitch, I don't know how to bring that to life. Like, how can I pull this? But then you find a way to make it. I seen this Queen. So Dreamgirls had just came out, the movie. So, and I'm telling you, has been one of them songs since the 80s when it first came out, that in every drag show, every drag club, somewhere you would hear, and I'm telling you, that song had been in the top 10 drag queen playlist since it came out. So this one time, I guess it really was, people were just knocking it out everywhere I went. Somebody was doing it. So the host goes, I don't want nobody doing, and I'm telling you, uh, for at least a month or two, because she was tired of hearing it. This, and that, and that, and that, and this. Okay, so I was there every other week. So I was there this week when she made the announcement. I come back 2 weeks on my time, right? She decided she doing, and I'm telling you, she get all dolled up, nice gown, you know, hair, I mean, she done. Old bitch be clean. Okay. The song, she go out there, she do the song. Baby, the song wasn't even in 30 goddamn seconds. And she had did so much moving and drama and this and that and that. And I am telling you, baby, what are you doing? You so hard, so fast. You're not letting the song is a build up. Baby, when I tell you, she was so damn tired after doing that number. She had got out of drag because she was wet. Her makeup was fucked up. Because she did so much in that song that it was exercise from the time the curtains opened. Like, why did you do so much? Because all she could see is when people do it and the drama parts come, or the whatever it is, you know, the crowd go up and the money come. So she came out the gate trying to pull that off, and that's not that I ain't never seen no song that come, but you coming out, you damn near, you know. So she was so damn tired and wet, y'all. She took her drag off and she hosted the rest of the show out of drag. And I think we had 2 more shows to do. And after that she was She started doing that song as a comedy number. Didn't make too much coins, but she started doing that number as a comedy number because it was too much for her. Baby, why you not being, you gotta tell the story of it. And I had to tell people you ain't telling the story. So don't do no feelings, baby. Leave that one alone. You gotta get into it a little more. So yeah. So she had did that. So it, and I was explaining to the person about it, But I don't know. I always say, well, baby, at the end of the day, you do what you want to do. Because for real, it's you. Shit. I may not see you doing something, but hell, you may prove me wrong. They didn't think I could do Shania Twain. And I went out there and did Shania Twain, which I knew what I could do. I was comfortable. I didn't look like I was out there like struggling for the next thing or just trying to figure or just doing it. You're going to do anything with Phyllis, and I don't want to see that. It's okay. You seen it on you seen it on YouTube. The girls be doing it. You like the song and the people like it, but baby, don't do that to Phyllis, baby. I'm tired of Queen doing that Gladys Knight song. End of the road. That Gladys Knight medley, End of the Road, baby, it's a long number, but you gotta know how to perform that. And hell, trust me, I have my good day and share of doing that. But the people love it. The people love when it's done right. I see some people do it. I'm like, bitch, you had did that whole fucking medley, girl. You had got that. But now I don't care about that. You didn't have nobody agree to what the song is saying. You hear some people say, oh, sure do. Or they say, tell the story. Or they may just stand up and clap and just, you didn't get none of that. You just got people watching like we was in a seminar and ready to leave. The kids go up simply for the song. The Untitled Queen's rest song. Oh, yeah. Vegan residency for who? I wish, baby, I wish I did. Shit, but I don't want to live in Vegas. I'll probably still live in LA. I would just have to drive. I just have to fly out every day because I don't like Vegas like that. Baby, how much y'all paying me? I'll go back to LA, Palm Springs somewhere. How much y'all paying me? I'm moving to Vegas. It's one of those situations. My mom live in Vegas. I don't want to live in Vegas. Shit, but I am going back though. And think in a couple of months to go out there and work and shit. We're just trying to figure out the dates and holidays and all this shit, which one is best, and oh Lord. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I don't even care. If y'all gonna put me on a holiday, then put me on a holiday. Just throw one. Shit, it don't matter to me, but it all makes sense though. But Gavin, end of the road, can't take a rest on road right now. But, you know, it's one of them songs you like, bitch, let me go and do this number real quick. The owners at one of the clubs I work at 111, the people in like in Palm Springs, like when we work in Palm Springs, you could do you could do new, old, whatever, and whatever. But when you really bust out like old school music, because the clientele that's there, baby, you talking about pleasing the people. But then again, they like entertainment. So you did do something that was Nicki Minaj or Megan Thee Stallion or Cardi B. You do anything like that, training somebody, and you shaking your ass, popping pussy, shaking titties, they still will like it if it's good. And they bob to it, whatever. But when you come hitting them with some stuff that they can relate to, baby, please, you gonna have a good time. They having a great time, and hey, you can get you a large combo, at the end of the night. Love Palm Springs, I love Palm Springs. What's my favorite Patty song to perform? You Are My Friend. Yep. Palm Springs is everything. You go there and bust out. And I remember telling with this one queen, because she was not connecting with the people at all, right? And I had said to her, and we already had a small little discussion already at one other show. And I said what I was going to probably pull out. And we go to this event that we got booked for. And I want to say the youngest it could have been at least a few like 40-year-old people in there. I'm just trying to remember because I was like, damn, everybody looks so old. But it was a very mature crowd of white people. Sprinkle little blacks, little Asians, Mexicans, and all that. But it was. And this girl came out there and she did a mix. And in the mix, it was just like rap songs. And when I tell you, them people were just sitting there looking at her. And she was like, oh my God, girl, they just. I said, well, girl, how were they? She said, girl, they just sat there and looked at me. And I said, well, girl, it's probably that rap song. You talking about pussy titties, dropping it up, sucking it, I'm rolling over, spreading it open, letting him go in, you go in, everybody go in. I said, I don't think this that type of situation, Jill. So I said, well, maybe the next song. I said, what's your next song? She was like, oh, it's not rap or something. I said, okay, well, hopefully get them on that one. So everybody else go out, do their shit. Hey, I bust out with, bitch, I'm bust out with Tina Turner. I already got the tea what was going on. Rock the house out. Yes, I got them with that. So I'm tired, whatever, bring my bag back. Hey. She like, oh. I said, girl, this one you do good. This one, she go out there, it's a monologue, and the monologue is about dick, pussy, sucking ass, and toes and armpits. I'm like, they are looking at this girl like, and we couldn't even get like to the stage to like even like look through the curtain because it was just too much to go. Just it was just a lot to even go to the stage to even go just try to see what was going on. It was like, girl, what? And I was like, I told her, I said, this is the type of music you don't do at these events. That's why it's important for you to know where you're going and who you're going to be performing for. Because they looking at her like she crazy. And them are older people out there. Whether they gay, whether they not, bitch, this is not that type of event. And she didn't make that many tips though. And she felt bad that, girl, you gotta know your audience, baby. I played it simple, bitch. Girl, I'm Tina Turner, Diana Ross, and Payne Bill. That's what I'm doing. Bitch, I'll be characters tonight, bitch. Because the tickets are $150 for them to come in. Bitch, this is not where you're going to go out there and drop it like it's hot like that. Bend it over, arch your back, breathe through your nose. I didn't think that was that type of event when I seen the flyer. And true enough, the guy who booked us, he didn't put in there about music choices. He just put in there about time lengths and stuff like that. Don't go over 6 minutes, and if you need more time, we will push it back, but don't make it over 6 minutes. Okay, no problem. She ain't making no money. I think the most money she made was her last one. She did Lady Gaga, and she didn't even look like Lady Gaga. She was floored. But she learned the lesson. She learned the valuable lesson. Do your research, baby. Pride season. You don't want to go out there talking about my man ain't here? Shit. My man ain't fucking here. My man done crawled out the damn bedroom window and went and cheated. You're not about to do that at Pride. You gonna do this is me. Shit, this is me. You gonna do that at Pride. You're not gonna sit there and do no damn. He was a friend of mine. Now I know that at Pride. You can, but it's like, why would you do that at Pride? We supposed to be happy, encouraging. You want to break them down, bitch. Your man cheating, my man cheating, everybody did cheating on us, right? You're not gonna do that song. You're not gonna do Betty Right after the pain at Pride. It's Pride, and you doing this, bitch. I'm about to cry. No, you got to know your audience. That's automatic. Oh, it's Pride. I will survive. It's something encouraging, uplifting. You're supposed to do. Not no shit that's gonna make a bitch cry. You know how many bitches out there already feel down because they mate is doing some shit in his pride. They probably just broke up. Anything. Yeah, but see, the thing about reading the room is you really can't. Most places you have to turn your music in, or before we leave, we already have our numbers that we're doing, right? So if you had to turn your songs in early, you really don't know what the crowd gonna give. That's when you gotta play it in your mind, but you gotta always know I gotta make sure I do something that they can relate to. That should always be your first song out the door. Something that they can relate to. And if it's something that's new and fresh that they may not know, you better come to them motherfucking curtains and you better be looking so damn good and performing till they're like, okay. But baby, listen, you better come out with something they know that's your introduction. And if they don't get to your introduction, baby, you like, well, bitch, I may be fucked up. You probably did. But it's hard to really read the room if you got to turn your music in early. But some places we don't have to email it early. I never really know what I'm doing when I get to the clubs. I'm like, well, I'm thinking about doing this, I'm thinking about doing that, but I got all my music like in my email, so I figure out something. I walk in and see the room, like, nah, this is that, this is that. Or we turn it in and we go tell the DJ, baby, go on and switch that number up. I'm not doing that. Because you had to read the room. That way, that's the only way we can really read the room. But most places, we got to turn our shit in early. I have an idea of what I possibly want to do, but I always got backup. Because that may not be it. Hell, I could do so many times I was doing an artist, Mary J. Blige or somebody, like, I was going to do that. Play this song instead. Because you go out there and see the people, oh, child, please, they ain't going to know this. Or they ain't going to feel that. And a lot of times, too, I have to change my lineup depending on where I'm at on the lineup. So, okay, well, let me go on and bust this out then. Oh, yes, for the backing up. Let me tell you what I said. We like a backup, baby. We like a backup. You always got to have a good backup. People don't think that way. I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Okay. And it's fine to really be strict with it. But this is what I'm doing. I get it. But no, I need backup. Yes, I am the only one. I will be there tonight. Where am I going? What college I'm going to? Shit. I'm going to some college, honey. In a couple of hours. And you're going to perform for the students. See, I'm performing for students, so I'm not about to go in there cussing and doing all that shit. This ain't that type of place. I gotta do some encouraging things, some hey, like they, in a club, but without the cussing. I got the info on my email, girl. Shit. I just got after this. I work every day until the 9th. I have to do some type of work until the 9th. And most of it is putting on some fucking makeup. Bitch going to a pride that I forgot I was even going to. I am going there, huh? Wasn't on my calendar at all. Said, thank the Lord I done booked that out. Like, what the hell was I thinking? See me tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Toucans. We're going to have fun tomorrow. Shit. We're going to have us a good time tomorrow. I ain't doing no shots though. So y'all can have that. But I ain't doing no goddamn shots. Baby. Y'all can leave me alone with those. I'm going to be good on that. No shots this go round. Catch me next go round. I can't do my neck, my back after college. That's not good for me. Now you can do my neck, my back at Pride. Now I seen people do it. In the crowd, they lost their mind. But you just not gonna do no. Walked in the door, see my man or my wife on the couch getting plunged by the damn plumber. You're not gonna do that at Pride. You're going to an air show tomorrow and Saturday. An air show, is that what the little jets? I'm not really into that type of stuff. But if somebody offered to take me, I wouldn't turn it down. Shit, I never know. I may like it. I think I like it better on TV. Cause my biggest fear is for me to be at one of them type of events and just so happen one of them jets just scrape each other or hit each other. I don't want to have that in my vision of me being there. Now, when we see shit, to me, when we see shit on TV, it's real, but we watch so much movies and stuff until it's like, damn. But knowing that it's real, you like, oh my God. But to actually be there and see something like that happen, I don't think my brain gonna settle that in. I think that type of stuff would keep me. I would have nightmares and shit on anything that on that just anything bad like that. I don't like to see. I don't like to see people get jumped because that give me nightmares. I don't like to see people get beat up badly. Slap a bitch a couple of times, okay. But when they be really duking it out and doing all that stuff, I don't like to really see it because uh, I have nightmares of stuff like that. That shit is frightening. I just can imagine I'm just somewhere and then they just start jumping on me. Either you did something or you didn't. But just that see that happen, oh my God, that I was like, oh I couldn't even I was just a mess. Like bitch, I can't sit here and watch this. Like Cause I couldn't jump in it. Um and I showed him go watch it. Luckily security got there a little shortly after I walked away, but I was in tears and shit, crying and stuff. Like, bitch, that's sad. Ooh, Lord. But that type of shit give me nightmares. So I can see no jets slide across each other. Baby, go and put me in the home because they're gonna have to give a bitch something because I'm gonna have nightmares on this shit. I'm not jumping. No, I don't ever want to jump out of an airplane, baby. I wasn't born for that. I was not born for that. Nope. Attempting to commit suicide has never been on my schedule of life. I never needed that rush. Whatever that is, I don't see the big hype of it. Bitch, what you jumping out of a plane for? No, cause when did something go wrong? Bitch, you got me fucked up. I don't bungee jump. I don't do none of that crazy shit. Fuck all that. Jet lining. I'm not doing none of that. If I didn't do it in my teens or my 20s, God damn it, I'm 47 going on 48. I am almost at the door of 50. Do you think I'm about to take my old ass up there and doing some dumb shit? No, I'm very careful on the shit I do. Yes, yes, fuck that. I ain't never had that. Oh, bitch, I'm not gonna jump out the plane. Jump out the plane? Bitch, please. Bitch, I'm not even getting in that fucking plane. Nope. That's never been a thing for me. Bungee jumping, jet lining, or whatever it's called. Did that once. That was pretty cool, but I ain't doing that no more. I was young as fuck. Not at this age. Shit. Parasailing, I would not do. I'm not doing nothing in the sky flying. I'm not doing a hot air balloon. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not. Is that where you on the jet, the thing, and they flying you up in that little kite or something? I'm not doing none of that shit. I don't need to. I'm afraid of heights anyway. I'm not a height type of person, and I don't need to be flying. I don't want to be a bird to be flying in the fucking sky. I don't need to fly. I fly like this, and I'm good. Fuck that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You can have all that. Yep. I don't do roller coasters no more unless it's the little kid ones. But I don't do roller coasters no more. None of that swinging shit. Amusement parks, I'm not getting on shit unless it's a kiddie ride and a bumper cars. But I'm not. I don't get on roller coasters and stuff. I stopped doing that years ago. Baby, I had my fun. Nope. And I seen that bitch get stuck. Ah, bitch, you got me. We was next, like maybe 16, 24 people in front of us. We was like on the neck. No, baby. That bitch got stuck right in my fucking face, bitch, and I was going up on that hole, and they was stuck on the damn thing like this. And they was at the top, y'all. They were just about to start going over. They was stuck like this in the motherfucking air. Got me fucked up. Them people was screaming. I would have had a heart attack because you damn near like upside down. Cause this bitch got to go. Oh, they was up there for at least 2-3 minutes. It was a minute before they got that thing going again. And when it started going, when they got it going, it had went back. It said click click click. So they screaming even more. And then it jerked up. And then it said chuk, 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 chuk. And then that bitch went do, and then it started going around. Them people got off there. By that time I was already at the bottom because I didn't even go no further. Baby, get me out this line. So I was just staying down there at the bottom where they walk out, and I seen people hugging and crying and shit walking out of there, and the ambulance was there, and the people that the doctors or the nurses and shit. Cause people was passed out. It was a mess. Bitch, fuck that ride. We waited all this time, bitch. It don't matter. Shit. I'll be at the bottom of the goddamn end. I'll be at the exit when y'all done down at the bottom. I'm not doing that. My friends, they still got their asses on there. See, it was fine, good. I'm glad it was fine for y'all. But I don't need to go through what I didn't see no people go through in my face. Bitch, no. And that was my last time getting on a roller coaster. Or well, I didn't get on it, but I didn't get on shit. Fucked my head up. Nope. So I don't do roller coasters and stuff unless it's like the kid ones or bumper cars. But other than that, I'm good. I don't need to get on that shit. I'm with you. I'm saying, on the ground. I'm not doing much on the ground either. Show ain't. You right. You was 12. Shit, you said fuck that. I'm with you. I'm standing. Yeah, but you learn shit as you get older. You know what you want to do. You know what you don't want to do, and I don't want to do. I don't want to do roller coasters. I'm not that adventurous no more. That was in my younger years, honey. So it's parasailing and flying out the sky, and hot air balloon. I don't want none of this. I don't want to do none of that. What can we do on the ground? Can we go skating? Shit, hell, we can even have skateboards. I know how to do that too, but I don't want to do that type of stuff. I'm not afraid of hiking. I do enjoy like walking and hiking and stuff, but I'm not going all the way up to this goddamn top. No, I'm not. I'm not going up there. I only need to look over the high mountain and see the beautiful view. I've seen a lot of beautiful views of the city. I got that already up in here. I'm not doing all that shit hiking all the way to the top and all that type of stuff. I don't want to do that. Now we got trails and shit. I do trails and maybe a little bit, but some people like to walk up this one, and I think it's like going toward the Hollywood side or something. But I know it's this trail thing. It's real high up. Bitch, what I'm going up there for? Like for real, what am I going up there for? I don't want to. So shit. I'm not. I don't want to do all that type of stuff no more. I'm good. Too old for it. What you aren't asking or saying? That's why I'm getting my ass off here right now. And then y'all come about bullshit, bitch. But hell no, too much walking. I'm too big for all that. Listen, I don't want to do it. I don't mind walking, like if it's low ground, but shit. I don't mind walking though. And if you got somebody, well, if I got some music or if I got something to entertain me while I'm going, that'll help me do it even better. Well, that'll really make me do it, not better, but I get through it with no problem. But if I just got me and my feet, hell, ain't no difference. I'm still gonna get there. Bitch, I'm about to walk. Bitch, fuck that. I walked many places. One time I walked from we was doing Pride, and we was like 4 blocks away. I think I had like 4 blocks away from the main stage where we was getting ready at, and I was ready to go. I grabbed my motherfucking suitcase and full fucking drag, heels and all, and I walked that long ass 4 blocks. I mean, no, I'm not blocks. It was like four. We was like three. We was like 3 miles, 2, 3 miles away. 'Cause it was down one long ass street. I grabbed my shit, and I just remember my friend was screaming down the street, "Bitch, I'm going to the room, girl. I'm ready to go." We had been here. We done did our job, bitch. We done walked around. We done talked to everybody. We done kiki, fell out, had cocktails, bitch. I'm ready to go. And I just walked back to the room. I was like, ooh, in my 20s. And they said, bitch, you walked all the way to, I sure did. It was like 3 miles away for a drag. It ain't far, but I sure punched it. Bitch, ready to GO. When I'm ready to go, I'm leaving. And that's what I did. You said you missed the beach. Girl, the beach is gone, baby, like me. I got to get in here and wash the thine ass. And, ooh, pack a bag. And head on down. Get myself prepared to hit the campus with the kids, the young adults. And take my ass to work. You live in Malibu? Oh, I love Malibu. Not Rona. Malibu is beautiful because I love the beach. And Malibu is so beautiful. You live in Albuquerque. Ooh. Ooh. I went there and I had some of the best Mexican food ever. All I know is if we go to that little store, where they have the makeup, where the girls buy the makeup and the wigs and all that stuff. I don't know if that's going north, south, east, or west, but I know if you going the way, because the makeup store is like on this corner just about. If you walking away from that, and that's like the same side of the street, but you walking where the restaurant your back is facing the restaurant, the store, you got to go down at least 2 blocks, if I'm not mistaken. You go down 2 blocks, and when you got to look on it, you got to look down the street because the Mexican restaurant is set on the end of one of them blocks. And I know we went like 2 blocks, maybe 3. We went down, and I remember when we turned, and I said, I know I'm going to remember how to get here. And that's what I remember, if I'm not mistaken. You go down, and you just keep going until you just see the place on the corner. It's orange. like a burnt orange, dark orange, and it sit there, and you just once you see that, that's when you make it right. And that place has some. Oh, I remember that place. I remember it was like doop doop. We was there. That's all I remember. That's all I can remember. And it was not far. And that's how I had to backtrack on how the fuck did we get here? Because I always pay attention when people driving and shit. Because I try to know pinpoints. But baby, I said if I ever went back there, I'm going back to that motherfucking place. They have some good ass Mexican food. We have put a hurting on that. I went there twice. And it was like 20 minutes away, bitch. I don't give a damn. We ain't doing shit anyway. Bitch, I'm going there, but let's go. I want to go over there. I'm not from here. 20 minutes to go get some food ain't nothing, bitch. We do that going to Jack in the Box. No, let's drive over there. And I want that. And we went back and I had put a hurting. I couldn't believe it. That was one of the very few places where the sauce, the guacamole, the meat, the beans, whatever is on that plate, everything, the rice, everything tastes great. All sauces was pumping right. Oh. Woo. Mexican food is my favorite food, y'all. So, and I'm from San Diego, and I'm right 30 minutes from Tijuana. So we ate over there very often on the weekends and stuff. That was like the shopping spot. Saturday we going down to Tijuana. That was how I grew up. We always was down there. So I know really good Mexican food. And this is one of the best places ever. And I remember that spot. So if I ever make it down there, I'm gonna be driving up and down them damn streets until I find that spot. What is TJ Taco? Oh, you mean, oh, yeah. Baby, listen, we used to eat them motherfucking tacos and hot dogs on them little fryer things they be selling now. I never did the bacon. Well, I think I probably did do the bacon and the hot dog down there because I remember that back then I ate hot dogs like, I really ate hot dogs. So, but all that used to be good. Ooh, all that used to, that's all you smell walking down the street. That's all you see. Bitch, I'm hungry. Bitch, if we done drank all this liquor up, bitch, yes, I'm ready to chew. And that was like that until I was at least, what, 15, 16 when I started going down there. And I've been going down there since I was a baby. And we used to take our asses over there, 15 years old, knowing our asses don't need to be over there. And we over there cutting up. Thank the Lord that I never had people around me that did crazy shit that would cause bitches to go to jail. Because we was over there, that motherfucker strong. When I was growing up, and bitch, I could not imagine going to jail nowhere, and especially being young, going to jail over there. What am I about to do? Oh, I would have lost my mind. Oh, Lord. Now that I think about it, thank you, Jesus. Because it was no care. Like, well, I ain't gonna lie, hell, I knew I wasn't crazy. Shit, I already knew. Don't do shit over here to get your ass in trouble. But I was glad that the people that I went with over there, everybody always had sense. Because you don't want that. Jesus Christ. But, hey, good sense paying off because, honey, I ain't got time. But y'all have a good day. I got shit to do, and I'll see y'all later because I need to make sure I show up on time. So when we talk about pay, I ain't got no problem. I'm going to go ahead and get it together. Tijuana was best back in the 60s and the 70s. Probably was, because during that time, they was dealing with racism. So over there, y'all probably was free as hell. But all right, y'all, let me be free. Let y'all be free.